Pedagogy of social science is one of the method in BEd course. In this subject, there is 5 units. In first unit, the social science as an integrated area of study. In this part, the 5 topics here. The first one is the meaning, nature, and scope of natural and social sciences. Let us discuss about the meaning of social science. The science is derived from Latin word scientia of sera, which means knowledge or to know. Science provides knowledge about the surroundings. Science is the body of systematic knowledge. Science is the investigation and interpretation of events in the natural, physical environment and within our bodies. Science refers to a system of requiring knowledge. This system uses observation and experimentation to describe and explain natural phenomena. Less formally, the word science often describes any systematic field of study or the knowledge gained from it. Science refers to any systematic knowledge based or preservative practice that is capable of resulting in a prediction or predictable type of outcome. In this sense, science refers to a highly skilled technique or practice. In other words, science is the concerted human efforts to understand better the history of the natural world and how the natural world works with observable physical evidences as the basis of the understanding. It is done through observation of natural phenomena and through experimentation that tries to stimulate the natural process under controlled conditions. So, science is generally referred to as an organized or systematized body of knowledge. Here is some important definitions given by different scientists in relation to science are as follows. The science is the organization of our knowledge in such a way that it commands more of the hidden potential in nature, says Brownowski. Mr. Einstein says like this: science is the attempts to make the chaotic diversity of our sense experience corresponding to logically uniform system of thought. And Benjamin says like this: science is that inquiry which attempts to arrive at knowledge of the world by method of observation and by the method of confirmed hypothesis on what is given in observation. And Nash, a chemist, emphasizes that science is a process and that science is the way of looking at the world. Wenger, a physicist, records science as a store of knowledge of natural phenomena. Hoxie Th, he says, a biologist, he describes science as a originated common sense. According to the Science Manpower Project, or report on the policies for science education, science is a cumulative and endless series of empirical observations which results in the formation of concepts and theories, with both concepts and theories being subject to modification in the light of further empirical observations. Science is both a body of knowledge and the process of acquiring and refining knowledge. From various definitions, threefold nature of science is explained simply as science is a body of knowledge, science is a method of inquiry, a way of investigating, And science is an attitude towards life, a way of thinking. Science is viewed by different people. Layman, he thinks science is the body of scientific information. And a scientist, he opined, a science is a method by which hypotheses are tested. A philosopher says science is the way of questioning the truthless of knowledge. Thus, science could be defined as a body of knowledge, a way of investigation, or a method of a way of thinking in the pursuit of an undertaking of nature. The nature and the scope of social science. The nature of social science. Science is a system. It is a system of knowledge where so many facts are related together. Science is both product and processes. Science is a systematized learning. Science adopts the scientific method, which is known as reliable, valid, objective, unbiased, and verifiable. And science is a body of cumulative knowledge on observations, experimentation, and inference. Science explains the natural phenomena on the basis of established laws of nature. Science helps the building of self confidence and systematic approach to the problems. Science helps the training the child for developing scientific at altitude. Science is objective in nature. It does not depend on subject attitude like feelings, temptations, etc. Science studies non living things, material, and substances. Science always remains in search for truth. Science predicts future. Science is a dynamic. Next, the scope of science. The scope of science is infinite. It seeks to answer all that is answered. The scope of the field of science is unlimited. Its material is endless. Every group of natural phenomena, every phase of social life, every stage of past or present development is material for science. The scope of a course is the range of disciplines, scientific or social or whatever it includes. The scope of science is as wide than any other subject. It has many branches in this. Physics is the study of mechanical purpose. Chemistry is the study of different chemicals used in different reactions. Astronomy is the study of whole universe. Astrology derives new insight from the rapid advances in chemical and physical analysis. Botany is the complete study of plants and uses of plants for various purposes. Zoology is the study of sociology and psychology of animals and human beings. The above branches again have a number of sub branches.